These are the tranquil surroundings of the Frigate Park in Duddingston, to the east of Edinburgh city centre. And it's home to a variety of geese, ducks and swans. But it's not a natural occurrence. It's a former clay pit that was filled in by diverting water from the nearby Frigate Burn. But just why was there a clay pit here? Well, to find out the answer to that, we're going to have to head down to the beach. Jemison built the first brickworks in the area, which became the pottery works. And this area was covered in factories. They're all gone now, save for two rather striking remnants. These two kilns are the only visible physical reminders of the industry that once dominated the area. This handsome fellow is Bum. Yes, really, Bum. And he hails from across the pond in the Californian city of San Diego. Now, no one knows who first coined the name, but it appears to come from the American term for a tramp, because Bum was the original littlest hobo. Except he did find his home. Bum's demeanour mellowed following his injury, and he became something of a celebrity. He would hang around in bars and developed a taste for beer. But even the well-to-do society of San Diego would take him in and feed him if they saw him passing. A local artist painted his portrait, and a journalist, James Edward Friend, recorded his exploits. He now sits unobtrusively, perhaps ignored by many. But hopefully now more people will come to visit the memorial to this remarkable canine. Hi, I'm Anthony Robson, and I'm here in Craigentinny, to the east of the city centre. We're a stone's throw away from the beach, and I'm surrounded by 1930s bungalows. But what I hadn't been expecting was this. The monument overlooks the Craigentinny Bowling Club, and we're going to pop in and speak to some of the members to find out what it's like to play under its shadow. Design of the monument was entrusted to David Rind, a local architect, perhaps best known for his work with the Commercial Bank of Scotland. He designed their headquarters on George Street in Edinburgh, a building now more commonly known as the Dome. What we're left with is a Grade A listed building, which dominates the 1930s buildings that surround it. And even on a gloomy day like this, you can see it's a fantastic place to visit. And you can just imagine what it's like for the bowlers of Craigentinny Bowling Club on a beautiful summer's day to be playing in its shadow. Duddingston Loch nestles beneath the southern slopes of Arthur's Seat. It's now a bustling wildlife reserve, but it was also the setting for one of the most famous paintings in Scottish art. This is Dr. Neil's garden, and it's a beautiful testament to the hard work and determination of Nancy and Andrew Neil. As well as using volunteers, patients helped to tend the gardens as an aid to their recuperation and to get a bit more of a taste for the outdoor life. It was built in 1825 for the Duddingston Curling Society. On the top floor they had what amounts to a club room with a fireplace and glazed windows, and you can imagine them sitting round discussing matters of the day, perhaps with a stiff warming drink. In the early 1800s they drew up their rules for curling. These rules were printed and distributed amongst their members. From its members they went around Scotland, and from Scotland they went international. The Duddingston rules of curling still form the basis for international curling rules to this day.